I'm filming for your teenage video.
No, my room's a mess. I'm a mess. On your lips, treat yourself with words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins.
The best is still unwritten.
Hi, I'm Shea Walsh. I am 17. I am a senior at Bay City Central, and I have known Callan for 12 years. Callan and I met 12-ish years ago at the Bay County Civic Arena, and we were ice skating with our siblings. I was with my older brother and my older sister, and then you were with Anne and Laura. I think she was with her two older sisters. And oh, I saw a really big truck drive by. And we were just skating around. I was very little. I had my little like hockey skates because I was scared of figure skates. And my sister knew Laura, and she was talking, and I was like, went up to Callan. I skated up to Callan. I was like, hi, what's your name? And she goes, I'm Callan. And I was like, oh, I'm Shea. And she was like, where do you go to school? And I was like, Emmanuel Lutheran. And then she was like, oh, me too. And then we just became best friends.
I was like, you have Charwaldy, right?
And I was like, Charwaldy. I had to drive my mother's 40th birthday present, and it's a red convertible VW Bug. At first I was very iffy on driving it. I thought it was a little flashy and annoying, but now I find that it completely embodies my personality and really speaks for me. The best part about being a teenager is just being young and being free and honestly deliberately disobeying your parents and just being rebellious and wearing black.
What?
The worst part about being a teenager is being forced to go to school.
Talk about school for a sec.
I can't stand school. So I don't attend 4th hour very often because it's just very inconvenient and I'm not too fond of my teacher. But it's not like I have a bad grade in the class. Like, I still do well in school. I just don't feel the need to be there. And my principal stopped me in the hallway and was like, Shea, where were you on Thursday in 4th hour? And I was like, oh, I didn't go. And then he's like, where were you Wednesday? And I was like, what day was Wednesday? And then our very large-headed sports director goes, what day was Wednesday? So right now I think I'm going to Michigan State, and I'm in the James Madison School, so I'm gonna work in public policy. I would like to go into international relations. I really like people and talking to people, and I'd like to travel. I've been dancing for a really long time. My biggest aspiration would be to dance on Broadway.
Shea's dance pictures.
Here's me and me. Where am I? I dance, I play tennis, I did youth leadership Bay County with Callan. I won this crown by writing a limerick about Irish gold. I miss having really, really curly hair when I was a kid. I used to have like curly cues and I had a little fro and it was really cute. People don't know that I'm actually quite talkative. People think I'm really shy and quiet. No. A typical day for me is waking up at like 5, doing my homework that I didn't do the night before, going to school, which is awful. I normally leave after 4th hour because I don't actually have a 5th hour, and then I either go to Delta or I go to the library and I do homework and work on college applications and do things like that, and then I go home and I eat some snacks and I go to bed. Sometimes I come to Callan's. And this is my trig book, that's my homework, and this is my robe, and that's my clothes. These are my hung up clothes. And this is my fedora. And this is Jack Kilabarda's sandal, which I stole from him.
Who is that?
He was in Minnesota.
Do I put that in there?
Don't put it in there. Don't. What makes me the most happy has to be being around people that I love, and like my friends and my family. I love my mother and my sister. I just like being around people. And I love dancing. Just look at teenagers with an open mind because we're so open-minded. And don't look at us as all the same rebellious adolescents. I mean, some of us are, but I think we all deserve to be looked at as our own people, not as teenagers.